Hello, my name is Willie Fritz. I'm the head football coach at the University of Central Missouri. I'd like to thank the American Football Monthly magazine for inviting me here to visit with you about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, which is the special teams. We refer to the special teams as the special forces at the University of Central Missouri. And the part that I'm going to focus on today is going to be kickoff return team. Some things that I feel that are important to talk about in terms of the kickoff return team is it can create scoring chances for our offense or turn the field to the benefit of our defense as well. A great kickoff return team can put points on the board and have a huge impact on the momentum of the game. A simple scheme paired with great execution gives us the best opportunity for the big return. I've been very fortunate to have gone to a lot of pro camps and visit with special teams coaches throughout the NFL. And one common denominator with all of these coaches seems to be that they keep things very simple and they're worried about the technique and fundamentals that they do. And that's something that I've tried to emulate with our special teams at the University of Central Missouri. Some keys to success for your kickoff return team: selection of personnel. In the overall Special Forces videotape that I did earlier, I really got into selection of personnel, but really, to put it quite simply, on all different phases: punt, punt block, kickoff, kickoff return, you want dependable players who can run and hit. You got to have guys that you can trust out there. Ball security. Our offense must take the field after every kickoff return repetition. Each member of this unit must be able to handle the football. On this unit, we will use offensive players, fullbacks, tight ends, those type of guys, running backs, some wide receivers, particularly big receivers if we're going to put them into the blocking pattern, and then also defensive guys who not only can run and hit and are not only dependable, but they've got to be able to handle the ball also, because you never know who is going to be handling the ball with your kickoff return team. Execution: understand who you're going to block, where you will block them, and how that fits into our scheme. These are all things that we'll talk about in our launch pad, something I went over in our Special Forces preview or overview that I talked about earlier. Toughness. This play is full of high-speed collisions. Do not shy away from contact. We're not going to be able to hide you back there. Sometimes you may have a great return guy that's not the toughest guy in the world. If that's the case, you better make sure he's handling the ball, or you better utilize him in such a manner where he's not going to have to block anybody at the point of attack. Discipline: you can't have penalties on this. I would rather take the ball on the 20-yard line and you pass up the opportunity to possibly illegally block somebody than get a 10-yard penalty and put the ball back on the 10-yard line. Statistical analysis. I went over this in great detail when I spoke about Special Forces overview. I'm going to talk to you about it just a little bit with kickoff and kickoff return team comparison. But the thing I want to show you from our 2007 team, even though we weren't a great return team, we did a good enough job to have 10 yards